This is how to top off your coolant for a 2019 RSV4 RF1100 motorcycle. The manual says to let it cool off, so keep it cool while you're checking it as opposed to while running. The next step, it said, is to keep it straight up and down and level. While being just on my own, I don't have somebody to hold it up. I could use the wall, but instead what I've done is I put it up on the rear stand, measured the difference underneath the tire, which is almost exactly what the curb up front is. So I just use the front tire on a curb, and this way it is up straight and level. To check the fluid, get your flashlight, and basically on the inside of the right fairing back here is a lens. And if you look back there, it's a bit hard to see in this video, but right behind like right there, there's the window, and it has a full and low mark on it. And so you can't see any fluid in it right now, which means it's a little bit low. I'm just going to take this top panel off like I would do if I were starting to do an oil change. So to do that, I have my little pry bars, and I took the 1, 2, and 3 push-in connectors out of there. Then you have screws, 1, 2, 3. This screw here also has to come out because it attaches the top and bottom fairings to hold that piece in place. And then the 4th push connector goes right here between the upper and lower fairing. So you gotta pop that out. Now that that's out, pull it loose carefully. As you kind of fold it down, you can see there are tabs down here. Careful. There's a pin that pushes in. Take that loose. And then gently wiggle these guys till it comes out. Lay that somewhere safe. Pretty side up, and just don't drop anything on the top of it. In case you're wondering, screws like this and this are just plain black, and they do not have a clear plastic washer underneath them. The other screws that are on the external part of the body that you can see, they have a nice pretty label on them, and they have a clear plastic washer. Here's your fill cap for the reservoir. Pops off. We don't need a whole lot. We see that it's down there, and basically it's going to be bringing it up to somewhere in that range. So we'll put a little bit in and check it. And some of these, I've noticed the oil and the coolant, they come with this pull-up spout that's a little bit different than what they used to be. First time I saw these were on like paint stuff, clear coat paint products years ago, but now it looks like they're using them on these. And you can actually shine the flashlight down the spout, light up the inside of the container, and you can see that it's just hitting the low, so we've got to put a little bit more in there. And it's actually just probably a hair over full, but it's right up at the top. So that's going to be good for this. Now just put it back together. First put the filler cap back on. And that's in place. Now put the panel back on. You can remember putting those two slots in there first. And you can see that I chipped this the last time I did an oil change. There's a little tab right there that I chipped. It's not the end of the world, just annoying, so be careful. Then put that pin down there back in the lower hole. And then put one of these back in the upper one and leave the part where you pry accessible. So I would put it facing kind of out this way. That little tab there has to slide in here, so start with that and then put that in too. Make sure that hole line up and start that screw first, and then this one, and then that one will be easy, and then we'll put the internal pop ones in. Oh, don't forget that guy down there too. Usually it's best to get just everything started first and then go back and tighten everything. This works much easier too if you're using your right hand and have both hands versus filming with one. And see how that pops up on the boss. And the last one is down here. Now I'm going to pop the 3 push fasteners in, 1, 2, and 3, and again leaving the opening facing out to the edge so I kind of know where they are next time I go to take them apart. One, 2, 3. And now I'll just tighten my bolt. And 4. All right, your coolant will be up to snuff and you're ready to ride again. If you haven't done so, please click the link below, subscribe, click the little bell for notifications, and let's live for today.